Welcome to Liberia, a country located on the Atlantic coast of West Africa. Its capital city is Monrovia, and the official language spoken across the country is English. Liberia's story is closely connected to the idea of freedom. The country's national motto is, "The love of liberty brought us here." Long before settlers arrived, the land that is now Liberia was home to many indigenous communities, including the Kapele, Bassa, Kru, Geo, Dan, and Vai peoples. These societies had traditional leadership systems, active trade networks, spiritual traditions, and farming and fishing communities that supported everyday life. In 1822, the first settlers arrived at Providence Island. These settlers were freed Black Americans, and others resettled through the American Colonization Society. They became known as Americo-Liberians. Their settlement later grew into the city of Monrovia, named after United States President James Monroe. In 1847, Liberia declared independence and became Africa's first republic. The new government was modeled after the political system of the United States. The Liberian flag reflects the country's historical connection with the United States. It was sewn by 7 women who were born in America. The 11 stripes represent the 11 signers of Liberia's Declaration of Independence, and the single white star represents Liberia as the first independent republic in Africa. Liberia celebrates Flag Day every August 24th. The United Kingdom was the first country to recognize Liberia, and the United States formally recognized Liberia in 1862. For more than a century, political power in Liberia was largely held by Americo-Liberians, while many indigenous communities had limited representation. This imbalance shaped Liberia's social and political development. Between 1989 and 2003, Liberia experienced 2 civil wars that caused hardship and division across the country. Since then, Liberia has worked to rebuild democratic institutions and strengthen unity. One of the most significant leaders in Liberia's modern history is Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who served as president from 2006 to 2018. She became Africa's first elected female president and helped rebuild the nation after years of conflict. In 2011, she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for her efforts to promote peace and women's rights. In 2018, former international football star George Weah became president. Before entering politics, he was one of the greatest football players in the world and remains the only African player to win the FIFA World Player of the Year award. His presidency focused on youth empowerment and infrastructure development. Liberia's current president is Joseph Boakai, who took office in 2024 after previously serving as vice president under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Liberian culture includes important ceremonies that mark stages of life such as birth, adulthood, and marriage. Boys traditionally enter the Poro Society, while girls participate in the Sandy Society, where they learn discipline, responsibility, cultural values, and community roles as they transition into adulthood. Marriage in Liberia often blends traditional customs with religious ceremonies, including family negotiations, cultural dances, blessings from elders, and the exchange of symbolic gifts. Marriage is seen as a union between families, not just individuals. Traditional clothing in Liberia is colorful and expressive. Women often wear the lapa, a vibrant wrapped skirt with a matching blouse and head wrap, often paired with beaded jewelry. Men wear embroidered tunics, loose trousers, and cultural caps, especially during ceremonies and celebrations. Food is also an important part of Liberian culture. Popular dishes include jollof rice, cassava leaf stew, fufu, and fried plantains, which are enjoyed during celebrations and family gatherings. Music and dance bring communities together. Traditional drums, singing, and energetic cultural dances are common at festivals and celebrations. Today, Liberia continues to rebuild and move forward with strong cultural pride, youth leadership, and growing opportunities in education and business. Liberia remains a nation of resilience and unity, a country shaped by history and guided by the enduring spirit of liberty.